Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's me again. Another video blog because I again don't have time to type this out. But lately I've been getting a lot of personal questions, not just on my MySpace page, but in general. And I know that sounds strange because I normally have no problem asking what most people consider personal questions, like relationships and sex and death and family. These are things I don't consider personal. I know it sounds strange, but I'm an open book when it comes to those topics. I have no problem because they feel pretty superficial or shallow to me. The things that I consider really personal are like my daughter, because that's me, like an extension of me. Like my father, well, not so much my father. Like I can talk about my dad's death and how that affected me and blah blah blah. That's another open book topic. But his life and memories, and that's me. So that's tough to talk about. And honestly, with my daughter Camila, I can talk about her too. Just certain things, like you're never gonna see us giggling and laughing together. Because that's personal to me. To me, that's so private. Like those moments with us are so private. In public, you can just see, oh, I'm pushing her in the stroller, I'm talking to her, but we're talking. But that bond to me is so personal. And so I've gotten a lot of questions that have been so personal, like about my spirit, and it's a challenge to me to answer them. I haven't yet, to be honest with you. There aren't many people that get that side of me. Some people have gotten close to it, and I've made a huge effort of pushing back, like making it shallow. I'm quicker to talk about sex, or like, whoa, let's talk about relationships or something that sounds personal but isn't. But I'm honestly not going to answer those questions even now. I'm not prepared to challenge myself in that way, even though it's a challenge that I am welcoming and I am taking on, and I do plan on writing at least one more novel that gets closer to who I am, but not right now. What I am going to address is something from a personal stance, and it's responsible for how I've been behaving lately. Like people have perceived my behavior as something different than what it normally is, and it's actually not. It's just me being a little more comfortable in my skin and able to share that a little more, not stressed as I usually am. And that comes from, honestly, me giving. It feels so good to give, and it feels so good to be in a position to where I can give. And it has taken so much stress off of me, and I just relax. And a lot of that is God, so don't get it twisted. It's not just giving. Of course, that's a major part of it. And just knowing that I don't have control of everything, that takes the weight off my shoulders. It tells me that it's okay to live in this moment, to embrace this moment, because I can't control the next one. And I am or was such a control freak. So the stress is lifted off me because there is someone higher than myself that has control over those things, and all I can do is be me and be the best me that I can be, and everything will fall into place. And that's what's been happening. Everything has been falling into place, and I'm truly blessed in so many areas, and it feels good to be able to give because I've been so blessed. Like things have happened in my life that aren't all negative. Like I'm quick to talk about the negative things that make me now, because that's another superficial topic to me. The personal things, the happy things, or the great opportunities I've had in my life, those are private. But lately it's been so many of them that it does affect the way I walk and the way I talk and how I interact with different people. And me not having an attitude or being as bossy. I'm very bossy. Wow. And I didn't even realize it until I stopped being bossy. And the bossiness came from me trying to control, the situation, or control the outcome, and not trusting that if I do the right thing, that the outcome will be, what it's supposed to be, and not what I'm trying to make it. So that's what's responsible for the glow and for the stress-free approach to things, and the mushiness. I've been so mushy lately, and a lot of you are noticing it. At least the people close to me, or who are somewhat close, they notice, you know, how girly I've been behaving, and a lot of that has to do with the move too. I'm moving really soon, and that makes me mushy, because I mean, I've left New York before. I've moved out of New York, you know, several times, but I always knew I was coming back home, which is New York. You know, I've been a New Yorker all my life, but this move is it feels big because of, you know, the opportunity that I have there, and because I know it's somewhat permanent. I know for a fact that New York is going to be a great place to visit, but it's no longer going to be home to me, and that's scary. It's scary, and but it's good. When I'm afraid, I know it's the right decision to make, because whenever I get close to something big or something real, I become afraid, which is why I don't talk about my personal life. When people actually want to know about me, it's rare for people to actually want to dig into who you are. This actually came up when I was having a conversation with someone I consider close to me, and I dig into his life. Like, I want to know what he thinks, and I'm big on like knowing your soul, like tapping into the core of a person. And he started to realize that he didn't get that in return. I wasn't giving him that. And he's one of the few people that actually realized that. I can talk about a lot of things that are superficial to me, but seem deep to you. And he started to realize, I'm not getting to the core of you. Like, you're digging deep and you're asking me about my childhood and things that happen in life, but yet you're only giving me superficial things, like things that happen and how you reacted, but not who you are. Anyway, so that scares me. I back away from that. So this move scares me, which is great, because that means it's the right thing for me to do. And give, because it feels good. It does. It's almost selfish. It's like I give and I give and I feel so good doing it. It's almost addictive. But I'm realizing that I'm getting so much now because I've given so much. And I just continue to give, not only because it feels good, not only because I would want it for me. Like, if someone had the capabilities, and actually I'm getting that now, someone who has a company, I have several companies, and feels the need to give opportunities to other people, whether it be jobs or money or time. You never know how much a small bit of your time can mean to someone else, or just giving them advice. It means the world to them. It may just be 2-3 minutes to you, but it could change how they live their whole lives. And it's important, and that definitely comes back to you. And so that's it. That's a small bit of actually who I am that I just shared. It wasn't scary. So thanks for listening.